Today on the channel, we get to have that classic debate one more time with Decepticon Frenzy Red on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
So up, figure fans, Way I Got It Figured, back with another Transformers Studio Series 86 review. This time we're looking at Core Class Decepticon Frenzy Red from Transformers the movie. As you know, I like to get all of these, and I already did the Decepticon Rumble Blue review way back in 2022. So we finally got this guy, his brother, and whether you want him to be Frenzy or Rumble, he's here, he's large, and he's in charge. So as we normally do, we're going to go over the package, get him out, play with them, and of course there's going to be that sweet stop motion at the end. So let's take a look at this package real quick. So here's Frenzy in the package. Transformers the movie. You got your nice artwork there of Frenzy, which is basically the opposite artwork for Rumble. And you got your product shot on the back. The same 9 steps to transform. And that is our look at the packaging. So I'm going to get them out and we'll take a look from there. Alright, so there's Frenzy out of the package. As you can see, he is a little guy, much like Rumble. Yeah, I'm not going to engage in the age-old debate. As far as I'm concerned, this is Rumble, but in the movie, he was Frenzy. And, you know, Hasbro honestly doesn't care as long as we buy them. But he is identical to Rumble in every way. And here's Rumble with his pile drivers attached. Of course, you can do the same thing with Frenzy by sort of twisting his arms and pushing the hands in as if you're going to transform him. But you can stick them in this slot here. And there you go. Now another thing you can do, I don't know why you would want to, but you can add the handgun slash backpack guns, or whatever you want to call them, to the pile driver itself. Very easily achieved. I guess it gives you an option. Also, the pile driver does come off, even though I don't know really why, because this doesn't do anything. It's just a big solid piece. I missed that on the Rumble review. I didn't really go into it, so I wanted to make up for it here. Obviously, you know, you're gonna probably display them, if not with the pile drivers, you know, the cannons are still probably going to be on his back, or one of them will be on his back. In the original character description of Frenzy, he wasn't just a clone of Rumble. He exuded like an electromagnetic frequency that basically terrorized machines and human beings. But someone with a cool and logical head could overcome his power and defeat him. But it was, you know, rated like a 9 firepower, so it was a very powerful effect. But for simplification purposes on the cartoon, it was easier to just make him a clone of Rumble. And that's it. So, of course, other than the movie, you see him in probably 2 or 3 episodes of Transformers. He's not in a lot of them, but he does appear in the first season, unlike Buzzsaw, who we don't even get to see until the second season. But yeah. One other comparison I'd like to make is the Siege Rumble figure, which is a lot more like the Rewind and Eject figure from Blaster from Legacy. Obviously, he's a little bit bigger, but you know, but the real key is the detail that makes this one so much better than these. And you know, of course, they don't have any weapons. There's, you know, there's a couple of things going on with it. But there you go. And while I'm not gonna do like detailed figure scale of Optimus Prime in this video or anything like that, obviously you can see how he looks with Soundwave, which is the main thing to do. And there you go. So this is a nice short and sweet video. I'm going to go on and move to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Transformers Studio Series 86 Core Class Decepticon Frenzy Red. Now, obviously, he's a much better interpretation than the Siege figure that I showed in the last section, but not quite as good as the Masterpiece. And I was going to show the Masterpiece, but you know, kind of with the point, it's a better figure. It's not what we're looking for as a mainline Generations release. This figure obviously will get the job done. And I'm going to give him an 8. Obviously, he's reuse of the Rumble mold from last year, but you need him to complete the set, particularly for the movie. And so I'm definitely glad to have him. I think 8's a pretty good rating for a core class figure. So that's gonna do it for this one. The hilarious thing is, you know, the stop motion that you're gonna see at the end of this took me days to complete. So hopefully you all enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you want to weigh in on the Rumble Frenzy Who's Who debate, certainly love to have that conversation. But that's going to do it for this one. And I will see you all on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Peace.
Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
Who are you calling inferior? Nobody would follow an uncharismatic bore like you.
Hey, nobody calls Soundwave uncharismatic. Yeah, let's kick tailgate.
Constructicons unite!
No way!
The way I got it figured.